With cows grazing the field and the breeze getting caught in the trees, one might think the Chaguihan area of Jigo has always been a peaceful and solemn place. But 66 years ago, it was here that 45 men were killed by Japanese soldiers. Somehow, this important part of Guam's history during World War II got lost in the pages of time. That is, until a group of University of Guam students did their research and discovered the site back in April 2004. Today, island leaders and residents came to the third annual memorial service surrounding the cross that was erected to remember those that were massacred. Jigo Mayor Bob Lazama.
And this cross is the actual, where it stands or where it's at right now, is the actual site where the bodies and those that were massacred was found.
Lazama and University of Guam professor Peter Onodera says the investigation into identifying who was killed at the site is ongoing. Onodera, who also brought his entire class to the service, explains little documentation was noted because no one survived to tell the story. However, he did speak of documents written by U.S. Navy Commander Roger Edison Perry in 1944 and read excerpts of his report on the Chaguihan massacre.
The bodies were in the weeds on both sides of a trail, and there were 6 in one group, 23 in another group, and 13 in another group. Most of the heads had been completely severed, although some were still attached. Decomposition was well underway, although the features were not beyond recognition. The men's hands were bound behind their backs, and it was apparent from the positions of the bodies that they had been beheaded while in the traditional Japanese kneeling position.
Onodera says there are still many stories of bloodshed that need to be told on Guam. However, he hopes people today will be inspired and honor the memories of those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom 66 years ago.
War brings on many changes. While we don't wish this to happen in any place, anywhere, we do know that conflicts continue around the globe as testament to our sons and daughters who are now deployed at this very moment, making the issue of freedom and liberty as real as the flag that flies overhead and are now proudly waving before us in the gentle breezes of our peaceful shores.